Hey, good evening, folks. Welcome to the Purple Ladder. How's everybody? And I hope you're having a blessed day. Today, we're going to talk about musicology, but one track from musicology. This is the Purple Ladder Spotlight. Musicology is, everybody knows the 20th anniversary. Uh, it was one of those albums, the media called it a comeback album, but Prince hadn't went nowhere. The Purple family, the real friends knew that Prince was still there, still doing a lot of things, still doing concerts. But this is the foray to the mainstream again. There was a lot going on that year. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Grammy show with Beyonce. He did that one show in China. And we know the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and he did While My Guitar Gently Weeps. And everybody said, oh, this man he's the real thing. He's the legend. He is a legend. So, enough of that. We're going to talk about Dear Mr. Man. Yeah, this is a track off the Musicology CD, the LP. Let's get a little bit and dive into it. Dear Mr. Man is the 11th track on Prince's 28th album, Musicology. 6 months after the album's release, the European version of Cinnamon Girl contained a live version of the track in both audio and video from the studio, with overdubs by Dr. Cornel West, was included as the fourth track on Cornel West's BMWMB's 2007 album, Never Forget, A Journey of Revelations. On most releases of this album, the song kept the original title, but on iTunes, the song was titled Mr. Man. Initial recording dates are unknown, but it is likely that the track was recorded in 2003 or early 2004 at Paisley Park. All right. Dear Mr. Man, all right. All vocals and instruments except were noted was Prince. Candy Duffer, additional vocals. John Blackwell, drums. Rhonda Smith, additional vocals. Maceo Parker, horns. Sheila E. Shaker, and Renato Netta, Fender Rhodes. Yeah. This track, man, I love it. So I'm going to get some of my personal perspective on it before I get to lyrics. This was one of those tracks that you was looking for 2004 from Prince. Prince had started really to get more political and social as years to come, especially with being a Jehovah's Witness. I wouldn't say he was political in the like of, hey, I'm gonna vote for this president, that president. No, he had started to, mesh with the political and the social issues going on today of the day, especially with 2004. It was a lot going on. You have to remember this was after 2001, so he had a lot to say. And Dear Mr. Man was one, hey, you can take, as he had a lot to say. And he also gave you a history lesson in there. He was dropping knowledge. So let's get to some of the lyrics, man. He started off on the verse one, what's wrong with the world today? Things just got to get better. Show ain't what the leaders say. Maybe we should write a letter. That's Dear Mr. Man. The song is basically a letter. So we get the chorus, Dear Mr. Man, we don't understand why poor people keep struggling, but you don't lend a helping hand. So he put a Bible verse in there. Matthew 5:5 say, the meek should inherit the earth. You want to be down that way, but you've been tripping since the day of your birth. Wow. I'm not going to read off all the lyrics. I'm just going to read off the most important one. So let's get to another verse in the lyrics. Okay, who said that to kill is a sin? Then started every single war that your people been in. Who said that water is a precious commodity? Then dropped a big old black oil slick in the deep blue sea. Wow. And this one I really like. Who told Mr. Man that working around the clock would buy you a big house in the hood with a cigarette ad on every block? Okay. Yeah. And then we're going to skip some. We're going to go to near the last verse. Okay. Your 1,000 years are up. Now you got to share the land. Section 1, the 14th Amendment says, no state shall deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Mr. Man, we want to end this letter with 3 words. We tired of y'all. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Prince was always on that edge, always ahead of his time. And this is his latter work where, hey, he wasn't putting in what he was putting in the 90s or in the 80s, but he still couldn't put it in the 2000s. And 2004, Dear Mr. Man, is a great track on Musicology. And this track caps off the Purple Ladder Spotlight. I want to say peace, God bless, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thank you.